Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Đỗ Trần Quang Anh.
And can you tell me where you're from?
I'm from Hanoi.
Let's talk about what you do. Do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student.
And what do you study?
I'm studying aviation in Hanoi University of Technology.
Now I'd like to ask you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on a topic. I'd like you to describe a skill you would like to learn. What band score did you get?
I get 8.
What did you get overall? You got
Yes, overall is 8.
Okay.
And,
listening, reading?
listening 7.5, reading 9, speaking 8, and writing 7.
Speaking 8.
Yes.
It's an amazing result. You know that only approximately, if I can remember correct, about 2% of Vietnam achieves 8 or more. You're in the top 2% of the 14,000 who took the test. So what do you think went right?
I think maybe my fluency is good. I don't stop when I speak. Not at all.
Did you, the questions the examiner asked, were they things you were interested in? Were they like you had something to say, or just a bit stupid?
The topic is not so interesting, so I have to force myself to give information.
Did you tell any lies, or did you just say if you didn't know, you said I really don't know?
No, I don't tell lies. If I don't know the information, I have to find a way to go around it. So I can still answer the question in the correct way, but can still avoid the unknown information.
Can you remember an example?
Like they asked me what's so important about the Mid-Autumn Festival in Vietnam. I don't know why is it so important to Vietnamese people. So I talk why is it so important to me personally. It's different.
Very good, yes. And that would be the way to do it. Good. Do you feel you had a lot of things to say, or you didn't know what to say?
Just barely enough. Luckily.
What did you do to find ideas? So if you didn't have much to say, when you were doing your planning, what did you think?
During my planning, I think I used the skeleton I got from CNR. It's really useful back then. Yeah. Truly.
Why was it useful?
Because if you don't have enough idea, you often mess them. I use it by using that skeleton. I can put my idea into the correct place, the main idea or supporting idea.
Cool.
And I did remember to live a full life. Yeah.
The reading exam, 9, that's an incredible result. I think most native speakers would find it difficult to get a 9. Why did you get a 9?
You know, I read a lot, so it become maybe an instinct. And I know that many people now can do that, but I still want to share with them a tip is that you should use English explanatory dictionary, English to English, not to Vietnamese. In that way you can only think in English and double your speed of understanding.
That's an interesting point. One, yes, an Advanced Learners Dictionary. Which one do you use? Cambridge, Oxford?
I use Oxford.
Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. Yep, good idea. And also you said think in English. That's something that's almost impossible to teach, but we always tell our students. How do you start to think in English?
Yeah, we should start by first by using the English dictionary and try your best not to translate at all. If you don't understand a word, look for it in English, then understand that directly. I think when it becomes from hard work, when you look for reference in the dictionary, you can find easier word and repeat it a number of times, and you can get a vocabulary that is easy enough to understand directly.
What things that you read do you think were really useful for the reading exam? Because that was an academic reading exam, so what stuff that you read?
Scientific article, or so maybe a political newspaper, because they use formal writing that is often found in academic reading in Ielts.
What kind of websites, for example? Can you share some resources?
I think the most famous website maybe Wikipedia.
Oh right.
Because if the writing style is not good, they will note you on the top of the page that this page have inappropriate writing style, and the rest you can trust.
That's a very good point. Also, it has easy links to go and check meaning of words.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you ever use like CNN or BBC, or are they too difficult, do you think?
Yes, sometimes I watch CNN, but more than half of the time it's still too hard for me, I think. I got only 7.5 in listening.
7.5 is still very good, not only 7.5. I sometimes find CNN difficult. I speak very quick. How often do you practice listening, and how do you practice listening?
I don't compare to other skills. I often practice listening by watching movies, but still with the subtitle. But with the English subtitle, so that makes sure.
Yeah.
It improves both listening and maybe informal reading.
Yeah, definitely. Scanning. Okay, what would the final question then? Before you do the exam, like the day before, what advice would you share? What advice would you give?
Try to relax as best as you can.
Oh, it's difficult.
Maybe you can, if you have to practice only speaking.
Yeah.
Because it's not stressful.
Yeah.
The rest is very stressful.
Right.
Speaking is relaxing. So if you are in a hurry or if you are too nervous to rest, practice speaking.
Okay. And how did you feel when you finished the exam?
I'm still nervous because I was still nervous. I'm not so sure about my ability back then.
And how did you feel when you got your result?
Euphoria.
Oh, euphoria! Fantastic vocab. Thanks very much, Hang Yang. It was a pleasure teaching you, even if I only taught you once or twice.